Good quality crash.
Damn it, Carl.
That was quite the
I,
fight.
I set that time and I was like, you hadn't improved your time for a while as we were like 3,000s away from each other. And it's like, there's like a minute or two left. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go to the bathroom. I don't think I'll beat that time. I sat down and saw, I was like, fuck.
So, Crash,
Yeah?
I can confirm that when I rejoined the lobby, I probably didn't load your setup.
Ah.
Because that ran so much nicer.
You were oversteering in spots. I was like, I don't know how you're doing that. All right, cool. Everybody ready for me to advance?
Yep.
Get this going.
Remember, this one's a standing start?
Oh, yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
God damn it, Carl.
10 laps.
For like most of that session, it was like, yeah, like 3,000 separated. I was like 3,000s behind you, and I couldn't find the time. And then I finally hit a lap where I did. I was like, you know what? That's gonna be my best one. Yeah. So in options under gameplay, and then hit gameplay. Then, yep. It is a bit distracting because it shows like a giant thing above their car with like their logos and stuff too. But yeah, it can be helpful.
The relative can, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, when you have more time, play around with your HUD, and I like running with a relative timing screen, and that also helps with that. It tells you how far in front and behind you, like the three people in front, the three people behind you. Oh yeah. All right. Got fuel. Let's do this.
Rolling
luck,
starts.
everybody.
Everybody goes on the light. Good luck.
What's up? Holy shit, Carl.
Yeah, good fight.
Holy
was-
fuck, my engine got up to 80 damage.
That's a lot of
Yes.
damages.
Thanks, Adra.
Come on, team, get the results.
My phone is dead. Sorry.
I got a picture.
I have them.
Alright, cool.
Congratulations, H2O, on that cruising victory. And
You know, I feel pretty good only being 5 seconds behind him.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
only,
he-
what, half a
he was
second and a
really,
half?
he was really struggling there.
Okay.
Did anybody see
Carl,
what happened with Exo and me when you were behind me?
No.
Nothing that would be conclusive.
I thought I
I have
left
the replay
space.
saved.
Yeah, me too. But I was wondering. I thought I left space on the outside, and I think he oversteered or something and came back at me. Is that what happened?
I'd have to see it again.
Okay.
I really would.
I saw someone flip a bit, get tangled up.
Yeah, that I know.
Yeah.
It's the part right before.
Carl and I spent that whole race within a second of each other, so I
Yeah.
don't felt
I
like
saw
pretty much
Mike.
an eternity.
I saw
Yeah.
Mike go flying into the bollards like I did in practice.
Oh, all right. I got a couple changes to make.
Let's see, so...
Oh,
roll the hour forward and give us 11.
yep.
and,
And then I also turned manual cooldown lap on.
Yes, we want to do some
Oh, and
crashing.
knock and delete the practice and the quali.
Oh, thank you. It was interesting, Carl, like following you. You and I have like completely opposite strategies for attacking that track, which I thought was kind of interesting. But we seem to go almost exactly the same speed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Thumbs up when
I
you're
was
ready, by the way.
using. Oh yeah, I was using maybe a little bit more of the tire.
Yeah, you were kicking that rear out a bit more. I have a pretty understeery setup, so I was very slow in, fast out. No, that was good fun. I got a bit of a help though. Once I got past you, we were coming up on Rob. I was able to pick up his slipstream for about a lap or so.
Well, I think you got me when you were sort of getting the combined benefit of me.
Yeah. No, that was fun. If all our races are like that, this is going to be a very long day.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
Yeah.
I think it. Right. Well, and I think that we may never have the attendance in the midweek that we get on the weekends, but for what we asked of it, it delivered.
My field predictions are all off hour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll
How
have 11
much
laps.
fuel are you putting in? How many liters?
I have 10. I'm carrying a little extra just to be safe.
I'm gonna open my radiator a bit more because that got scary.
My fuel predictions are all off though because I spent like that whole race in Carl's slipstream. I now says I have to get two laps more out of a 10-liter tank than I did before.
Yeah, mine's all off because I spent most of that race like in 4th gear, just podding around trying to get my engine cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I was just desperately trying to get my.
Can we switch over to next race talk now? Just so I can clarify before we got 50 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's reading? Posh, you want to do that?
My phone's dead, so.
Right.
I can read it.
That's
Where
fine.
are the results? Are they
If
in
you
the...
listen,
No, Seb will do it, Posh.
Hello. Can you hear me, Posh, or not? If everybody listens now, then you already know who you gotta be behind.
For sure.
H2O,
Yeah.
Crash, Carl, me, 5th is Posh, 6th is Finn, 7th Rob, 8th Fisher, and 9th Exo. And
We'll
don't forget to
go.
ready up.
Since we usually do it this way, I'll just make the decision. It's going to go odds on the inside to T1.
Carl, you got 5 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see you.
Well, it's H2O. H2O's choice, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, you call it.
H2O, he's back there.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
H2O, Crash, Carl, then me.
He started moving early.
Yeah, we'll remove that after the race.
Yeah, we'll just deduct it. Yeah.
Everybody good? Bosch, Finn,
Yeah.
Rob, Fisher, Exo.
Dope. Good luck, everybody. We can space it out a little bit here.
Coming up to the formation zone. H2O is going to have control.
Pick a side, H2O, any side. All right,
Alright.
we're going odds on the right.
Good luck.
Remember, your responsibility is to keep the gap to the car in front of you in the row. Don't worry about the left or the right. Good race.
Thank you.
Good race, boys. I made one little mistake and completely fell adrift.
Oh, yeah, once you fall out of that slipstream, I was like, I was feeling all cocky. I was like, man, I can hang with H2O. This is good. H2O, who, contrary to screen beliefs, did he win or did he get second, Seb?
He won.
Yeah, you won. Yeah.
All right. I couldn't tell because I lost sight of him.
4.0 or 0.405 tenths.
Ooh. See, I was feeling all good about myself. I was like hanging with H2O. I was like, I feel good. And as soon as Seb got me and I fell off the slipstream, my lap times dropped about a second or two. It's like, oh.
Seb, are you going to be able to read the order this time again?
Yeah, sure.
I will be back in a minute. I just have to run to the toilet, so don't stop without me.
Anyone able to save that replay?
Nope.
I have not been able to. Mine is full. I don't know if there was anything we needed to save it for. It seemed like that one went cleanly as far as I could tell.
There weren't huge gaps. So
we'll grab it though.
That's
right.
Oh, that's not true, by the way. That is not true.
Good.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm going to return to Race Central. And push it forward an hour.
There's definitely something in our setups. I am slower from the tight corner before the chicane, and those two right-handers after. But then the hairpin and especially the last corner, I have so much speed. Are you guys running like softer springs or?
I'm running an incredibly stiff setup. My issue when you got me on that one is I fucked up my shifts and I completely bogged it down.
Yeah.
And when I did that, as soon as I did it, I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. And it's just like my car just came to a stop and he just like flew up behind me. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm like 0.3 faster in that sector than most. I tuned the third gear so that it's precisely around 6,500 RPM through the corner. So you don't have,
this race is at 2 o'clock, correct?
Yep.
All right, cool.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, no, I think it is because gearing wise, that is my one spot that doesn't feel super good. But everywhere else I feel pretty good. So I did notice when you were behind me, I'd drop you quite a bit in a couple of corners, and then you'd make it up elsewhere.
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
That chicane part, I'm slowed through there.
Yeah. I'm running a very stable setup. It's very much I have to run a slow in, fast out, which I also noticed you were getting me in braking zones. Like going into turn one, you'd gain about half a second.
Yeah, but also to
I get back by the
not half
end.
a second, but I think he brakes earlier than I do.
Yeah, I was playing with my brake bias that whole race.
You know what I
kind of
bound?
messing it, moving it around.
I bound the front anti-roll bar to a button.
Oh.
And in the last corner, I'm running it more stiff.
That makes sense.
To have less wobbling and less,
Yeah, I think I'm running incredibly stiff springs, incredibly stiff dampers. But I've got it. This is actually the best I've ever had this car feel for me.
That's a pretty relative statement in this car.
I could probably push it with my big toe and it'd wop.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it, bud.
You're on
See you next
pole.
time.
Thanks for joining us. Well, I will say that was the first time I've ever done the manual rolling start from the second row, like specifically that second position. That is difficult.
Yeah,
I was like
you have
driving
to
down the main straight with the button. I had my look right button just depressed, just trying to drive straight and look at H2O.
We got thumbs, Crash.
Oh, we got thumbs. Awesome. Let's get going then.
What up? I'm back.
Yep.
I need 4 points, and then I have, well, 5 points, and then I've secured myself.
I have to beat
Peter.
Crash.
Is that what this is coming down to?
Yep.
Is it winner of
or
this
you
one?
vice versa? Yeah, because I think you beat me by 2 points twice, so that puts us tied.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't need that
No
pressure.
pressure. Remember, Crash, there's no pressure. Don't fuck
The
up.
problem is I've already never beat Carl as much as I have today, so now I'm real nervous.
10 points for
Just
fastest
take him
lap.
out. Center it, you know.
Ooh, I just got nervous.
You are in Japan.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, 80K in the formation zone. And then 120 is our limit. That's pretty quick in these cars. You know, like our limit before the formation zone. I noticed H2O probably went, you know, below the limit to keep us warmed up. And Rob, you can pick your side.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, it's up to you. We'll all form up off of what you do anyway. So, you know, if you want the outside, take it. Sure.
Alright, it's on the right.
Odds on my right.
So it is.
I'm behind
I'm gonna.
Finn. Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna call it right now. It's Rob, Finn, Bosch, Exo in 4th, 5th Carl, 6th Crash, 7th me, and 8th H2O.
Right on. Okay.
Alright, have fun.
Remember to hold the brakes, and good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Good luck, y'all.
Alright, so to the front first can go Rob, then Finn, and then Posh, then Exo Carl, Crash, then me, and as last H2O. You can do your formation thing, Rob. We're there. Have fun.
Good luck, everybody. Have a nice, clean end to this fun season.
Can we please have race to
Piss off.
Past the formation point, Rob has control. Good luck, everybody.
Touche.
Well, that was eventful.
You'd think I would
Congratulations
have
on the
gotten this all out of my
championship,
system, but
H2O.
Yeah,
good job,
Congratulations.
H2O. Good job, H2O.
Who just
I
screamed
had.
fuck?
That would be me. Carl knows why.
I
Well,
just did.
well, Crash and I switched positions twice in that
Yeah.
race.
What happened to EXO?
He rage quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the problem with the rage quit was while he had the pause screen open, he like cut back and forth on the track in front of me twice, and we collided.
What a dick.
It was clearly just like he was in the pause menu.
Yeah, he was very aggressive, and he sent it up to turn 3 on H2O. Things went flying.
Yeah.
And then H2O put a move on him, understeered slightly. They hit each other, and he just
Gotcha.
got off track, and then he just rage quit. So
After doing all of that over racing earlier, I basically just did this entire race with one hand because my right wrist is so sore now.
Yeah.
So I was literally just like, I needed 4 points, so I had to finish. So I just trotted around that race, ensuring I got across the line.
Carl and I, like, I think we both got into it with someone different or something. We both kind of, the first couple turns got knocked to the back of the pack. And spinning around, and I ended up a couple seconds behind him, and then I was kind of closing, but not really. And then I don't know what happened.
I was pushing after Rob, I think, or maybe at that point it was Seb. But I did the thing where you just run a little too wide as you're setting the hill up, and I caught it and went back across the track to the left. Tap the wall, no damage, but Crash comes up and he gets by me, and then I get it like 2 more laps. I get up and I'm like putting the pressure on Crash, and in the same spot, just less fortunate, he went.
God, I just touched the sim.
Yeah.
Like I was like pretty much had the turn done, and it just drifted slightly over, and it just took my wheel and cartwheeled me straight into the wall, and I had.
That one's all about eyes, like getting your eyes in the right place for that corner.
And it was just when I was just too far because I thought I had it done. I was like, I got it. That was a great run through that corner. It's a little close, and then just boom.
It's funny to me that we basically made the same 2 mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in turn 1. I got hit somehow. I don't know if that was my fault or not, but no damage, so it was kind of either here or there.
Turn whatever it was, 1, 2, and 3, I had to check up and put it in the grass.
Yeah, I saw that because honestly, I felt a little bad because I thought you had just completely wrecked it. I was like, well, if that's how it ends, that's stupid.
I was like,
it's good my mic was muted when I touched that in the sand because I was.
Yeah. I could tell you were under a bit more pressure than you'd been, even from race.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling it a little more on. I was missing my apexes a little more with you behind me that time, kicking the rear out. Yeah, that was fun.
It's sad, but you still here. What was that touche about? That was breaking race talk.
I get the feeling H2O put a good move on maybe, I don't know.
The hairpin, and he went round the outside.
Nice. I had a couple people join my stream in the final race, so I pointed them towards your stream because it's like, I'm just cruising. Go watch this guy. He's actually battling for something.
Wow, man.
Did anybody get that last replay?
No.
Yes.
Cool.
I was sad that little accident happened because me, EXO, and H2O, there was nothing in between us, and that's what we did the first weekend at Watkins Glen. So I was like, bit cool.
I saw you guys approach, and I was like, I'm just gonna get the hell out of the way.
I saw that. It was cool. Wasn't that the move when they hit each other?
I saw all three of you go flying past me and basically go free wide in the corner, and I was saying to the stream, that's going to end in tears. Like, there's going to be a crash.
I'm not gonna lie, that first race, I was spending the last couple laps. I saw how close you and H2O were, and I was in third. The second race, I was in third, and I saw you. I was just praying. I was like, I hope they crash into each other, take each other out. I want to win, because I was about 4 seconds back, and I was like, if you hit each other, I was there for it.
Yeah. We never.
And I think I was just kind of praying. No, you guys were too clean.
Yeah, but
these are cars. You need to bang wheels in these cars.
Yeah, well, man, EXO tried 2 times earlier. They like tangled. I was like, dude, chill the fuck out. This is going to go wrong. And apparently he just messaged me. Apparently he was missing a wheel, but I don't believe it. But
well, sometimes you get that as like a. Oh, he lost. Is he saying he lost one, and that's okay? Yeah. We may want to put something because, like, I almost lost the position to Rob. It was the exact amount of distance
we should.
I could have lost.
So I definitely only had performance impacting on in there, so he should not have lost a wheel.
Boom. Stupid teenager.
Although that's trusting my lobby setup skills and.
No, you were right. You were right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a good.
I think I should have lost a wheel if their wheels were low when I crashed in that third race. It was like full speed ahead into the wall.
I would have gotten damage from what I did in race 3 too.
I drove the last couple laps in fourth gear, like the whole thing, because I had put it in the wall, and it gave me a bit extra engine damage, and I was already cutting it close with my and I was already been cutting it close with my radiator settings on the previous races, so I lost all my overhead. And I was like, I don't know exactly what the point situation is, but I'd sure hate if I pit now and lost 2 positions to have that cost me something. So I'll just hold on to what I have in fourth gear.
Alright, I'm heading off, guys, so I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
See you later, Park.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, it was...
So mad at myself.
Yeah, I imagine.
That was good.
These cars are... I don't want to race them again. It's...
Yeah, we need to pick something like in that sweet spot between, like challenging to drive, right? And like the car you have to drive at the limit the whole time, right? Because I think that, but I don't know how you get to that place where,
these cars struggled from, they were almost too hard to overtake in. Like they were kind of easy to drive, but I think they were just too low powered. So then,
I would be surprised
Seb
if
should have gotten me a lot quicker in that second race, and he took him like 5 laps, I think, to get past me.
I think that if we're gonna do open wheel in the future, we've done the Formula Rookie, we've done the Formula C. I think that it's time to try something a big kid open wheel car.
So Posh and I were talking about this because I just was messing around. I did an open lobby at Imola in the Formula Renault, and I know we tried that before, and we tried it at
I like it.
Well, we tried it at Red Bull Ring, and I think that wasn't. But I was having thoughts on that. That car with lots of downforce on is a lot of fun to drive and quite easy. It's a little tricky, and I think if we were going to do something like that, we'd have to run, either you, Seb, or I would have to or the 3 of us, come up with just like a setup, and everybody use the same setup, and just force it to be high downforce. Because otherwise, people start taking off downforce because I can be faster in the straights, and that car gets really hard to drive.
People should.
And really,
right.
And so I think if we just force people to use these high downforce setups, which are just more fun to drive, and just give people,
Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea. Or just default setups for the Formula Renault.
People can think for themselves. If they spin, they change their setup.
But they
Sure.
don't. I mean, we've at this point, like, I feel like we've played this game a few times, and it always ends up with then, or they take somebody else out in the process.
No, but it's just because they don't know what they're doing, or it just happens, you know. Yeah.
But
Right.
but I mean, it kind of for me comes down to, well, do we want to do it at all? Because we've seen what happens when we, like with the Formula kind of Renault stuff, when we've tested that before, and we don't, and then, well, we just don't do the series then because I don't trust people to,
It
you know?
is.
Yeah,
But if
I
you
know what
look
you're
at
saying.
it, GT3 compared to Formula Rookie, of course, GT3 is more people. I think we've had more
Hmm.
accidents with that, with the
I don't know.
GT3.
This was a pretty gory series, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there was, if you look back on it, there was certainly a lot more incidents between people who don't normally get into it, right?
That might be true.
Because you had to race these things really close, and there wasn't any like real room for
These cars had a weirdly
buffering
small
and all
margin
that.
for error, which I think was
Right.
actually kind of demonstrated by Seb and I yesterday in practice, where
Yeah.
like we got into it in a way that I think was kind of surprising when watching the replay, because once you commit in these cars, you're like super committed because
Hmm.
you can't do much to change. Versus like a GT3 car, there's some room if you can get on the brakes, so you can back out of stuff a little easier than you could with this car, where you're on
Yeah,
the
this
limit and
Well,
then
was
you just lock
horrible.
up and skid.
and like I feel like when you got me in race one crash, I would
Yeah.
love to know what would have happened if I would have tried to defend that on the outside, right?
Yeah, I
Give you the
was.
inside, right? And actually, Seb, what were you guys
Yeah.
doing up there? Like, was everybody defending to the inside
Sorry, where? What?
for turn one?
Yeah.
Were people defending on the inside? Did anybody ever put up a successful defense on the outside?
Yeah, all the time.
Because that's what I'm saying. I think that because I went to the inside to defend from crash, and I had to, because to
Yeah, I just
take a,
went right
sh-
around. It was
yeah,
not
to
not a
take a
challenge at
deeper
all.
line, to take a deeper line and not understeer out into the car on the outside and
Mm-hmm.
avoid losing momentum and all that.
Yeah.
It's much harder on the inside. Whereas I feel like if I would have just given up the inside, I might have had a chance to come back and turn three and four as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought you'd just kind of backed out and given me the position. It went so
Yeah.
easily.
Well, I mean, what I ended up having to do was I kind of locked it up, trying not to
Oh,
slide out and take
here
you
I'm
out of the
watching.
race.
Let's see what happened this first race at the beginning.
Yeah. So I'm
Uh,
very. I like to know what happened on your screen. On my screen,
Yeah.
Axel and me net coded.
on my
See,
screen, it looks like it just kind of racing incident. You kind of came out just a little bit, and met in the middle of the track with your wheels overlapped on my
But they
screen.
they hit each
I can
other.
send you the video.
But they hit
Yeah,
each other.
you got that nice interlocking wheels.
Yeah. On my screen, we are. I'll send it as well. It's fun.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
saw it, but I couldn't tell anything.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
I was
I
just gonna
think
go look at my
I
sweet overtake
understeered
on
a
Carl.
bit, but it was a good move. I kept on the middle of the track afterwards, and I had to win 3 times if I wanted to win today. So I was going for it there, but yeah.
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 But
Well, and I
that
kind of figured that's what happened in race two as well, right?
uh, where with who?
Because didn't I? Because you spun in race two, didn't you?
Uh, yes. Yeah.
And I figured you were you were just going for it all
Well,
there.
that
Was
was
that race? I
stupid.
thought that was later in race one.
No,
Um,
is that true? Yeah, that is
yeah,
true.
because race one
Yeah,
is the one
race
I got
two I
second
was
place.
second. Yeah, race two I was second. No, race one I was very cautious
Oh, that's right.
actually.
Because the rowdy thing didn't take you out. You stayed in front.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay,
and
guys,
there
I
I
gotta
was
split.
just yeah. All right, see
For
you,
All
man.
sure.
right.
I'll see you.
No, that first one was stupid. It was the penultimate corner. I went on the a bit on the grass or on the right hand side, and
Oh yeah.
I tried to lift, like all right, take it easy, but don't lose too much
Right.
time. And I just went zigzagging, and yeah, I couldn't. So with these cars,
No,
with
that's
the fucking differential that is not there. So annoying.
But yeah, I was actually like I could drive on the grass all day in this car. I almost felt bad sometimes going onto the back straight that I'd send it if I'd understeer and go out on the grass. I didn't really actually lose time driving on the grass.
Also,
But no, it
all right,
was.
yeah.
But I also I wonder if that was turning off the differential completely. Just no
It's mostly
coast.
that
I mean, I could.
on throttle with one wheel in the sand. That's the main.
Oh yeah, that did get me. That's how I lost third place in the championship.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Carl
because
got
Carl
in?
and I, the winner of that race, and he was, he had messed up, and uh, he had messed up and done actually the same thing you had done, except he had saved it over onto the left side still, and I got